Hello everyone, this is Super Dimensional Bun. Today I'll be reviewing Bandai's high-grade Zaku 2 high mobility type black tri-stars use. This kit was produced back in, in 2015 and currently retails for 2,000 yen. You can make this kit into two versions, the Gaia version and the Mash version. I decided to go with the Gaia version because, well, it looked bulkier with two shoulder shields. Anyway, let's start the quick description. So this kit came in 5 colors: the dark blue, purple, white, black for the feet and knee pads, and 2 kinds of gray. So for power cables, there's that one color gray, and then for the elbows and the knees is a different shade of gray. Let's take a quick close-up look at the kit. Like, notice there's 2 different colored shoulders. That's not by mistake. Got the shoulder and the back. Now, I didn't completely paint this kit. I'm still trying to decide if I want to paint the dark blue areas more of a black color like they have in the box art. I've only painted a few areas, like the insides of the nozzles, and a few areas of gray, like in the bazooka clips and inside the shield. That's all I really painted on this kit, and of course the lines. So let's take a look at the articulations. Also, one more thing I need to point out: I painted the nozzle, the snout, let's say, of the Zaku as well. Articulation. Its head spins 360. Now the neck of this kit actually has a joint. I'm not sure why they decided to do that. There's no real purpose. His head does not extend or anything, so it just added one more level of complexity when you build this thing. Okay, you have, of course, the arm spin 360. It's connected by a ball joint, so you can bend forward and backward, plus shoulders can bend outward like so. I'm not sure why you needed that much extension. I guess if you're holding a giant broadsword, yeah, it'll help. Okay. The shoulder piece can spin 360. It's also connected by a ball joint, like that, as you see right there. And that piece can actually extend out a little bit because it's connected by a polycap. Guess I've been spinning around too much lately. Alright, and the magazines connect just by 2 little pegs, like so. It actually can hold in pretty firmly. Now let's take a look at the waist. So for Zaku, this is pretty good. It has a little bit of little range of movement. Other kits I've had don't do that. Of course, the side skirts can bend out a little bit. Same with the front of the skirt. It bends out that much. And if you can see right here, there's a swivel joint for the the connector for the legs. So you can bend out a little bit, kind of like the HGTO Zaku 2 FZ. Probably, yes, it can sit. You can see right there. Not sure if that happens in the OAV, have not watched it yet. Okay, so legs can spin 360, they're connected by a peg. Okay, the legs itself can bend 90, and if you pay a little more attention to right there, it can actually bend a little more. That's kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to do the arm. See, the arm can actually bend almost 180. It's 9 degrees because they are double jointed. It's a nice feature of these newer kits. And the foot. Now, I don't know if you've seen one of my build videos, but the foot is, there's actually a hinge in here. It does not come in handy at all. Because of the bulkiness of the foot, it doesn't bend, so it's kind of a wasted effort by Bandai. And let's take a quick look at the back. The nozzles on the back. These two nozzles are connected via ball joints, so they have, if you pull it out just a little bit, whoops, you can position them in certain directions. So you have the mobility and the articulation. Let's move along with the accessories. Okay, well, you get 2 extra sets of hands. One that holds the bazooka and the anti-ship rifle that comes along with it, and an open palm that can also hold the other half of it. You get an undeployed heat hawk that fits on the side armor in this little hole right here. And of course, let's get that stable. You get the deployed version of it. It's longer, and the blade part sticks out. Let's see right there. And it easily slips into these closed fists. Oh. Next, you got the Zaku machine gun. Pretty straightforward. There's a second handle that can swivel for the left hand to hold on to. And little pegs on the sides of the handle, so it fits into the peg hole that's in the firing hand. Now, Kia's weapon of choice is the giant bazooka. Now, this is larger than the regular HGTO version, which I do not have, but as you can tell, it's larger than the kit itself. And just go ahead and connect that to the hand. So there are actually, I want to show you quickly, there's a little bit of articulation. The scope can turn a little bit, actually quite a bit actually. The first handle, of course, and the second handle, I mean, so then the left hand can hold on to it, and the trigger handle can bend quite, not bend, but rotate quite a bit. I'll go ahead and attach that to the trigger hand. See, there's the little area for the pegs to go in. It's pretty firmly. You shake it around, it's still there. Goodbye, Heat Hawk. Hello, giant bazooka. I think it looks quite nice. And last but not least, you got the giant anti-ship rifle. This also comes in the char version. It's quite large itself. It's actually supposed to go with the MASH variant of this kit, but of course you can put it on this kit if you wanted to. It's nice to have all these accessories. Now let's take a quick look comparison with the other kits. So here is my HGTO Zaku 2 F2, that's right, from the Gundam 0083 series. As you can see, the Zaku 2 F2, it's a little thicker in some areas. The arms, actually that's it, the arms and the chest. The head's a little smaller than this TriStar version, but that's just the way it was designed. Now, the one nice thing about the high mobility type is that these weapons can be used with this guy as well. So that's a big plus in my opinion. So go ahead and take this hand. The pigs fit exactly the same way. So they are compatible. Any weapons either one has, you can go ahead and interchange them. So if you have both, then it's a plus. Right there. It's a little heavy for the hand, but that's what he has. This one also has an open palm too. So, so these guys can overcompensate for whatever they are lacking. And let's take a quick look at the non-grade version of the Zaku 2 FZ version from 0080. This is, of course, the old school kit. It's a little shorter, it's much fatter, but these are all the Zakus I have. And lastly, let's compare the Zaku to a Gundam. Put this bazooka down so you can see it better. So it's Strike Gundam. So they're roughly the same height. The Zakus are a little taller. Anyway, so would you want to get this kit? My recommendations are that yeah, it's a nice kit. Got it for Christmas. I probably would have preferred the Char Aznavour version. They had the same weapons, but I have to say this one, it's more unique. I mean, the Char Aznavour version looks more like the F2 version, so I didn't want to have a repeat. But yeah, so there you go. My one last note is that if you were, I'll quickly show you the decals. So you got, of course, the full stickers and the decals that come with it. So if before building this kit, you have to decide if you want to build the Gaia version or the MASH version. Stickers on it are for either one. You can't really make both, even though you do have the extra shoulder piece. But the connector part that connects the shoulder to the chest, they only have two for just left and the right. You don't have an extra one for the shoulders. It can't be interchangeable. You can carefully take it out, but I don't recommend it. And of course you get all these extra pieces at the end you could use to kit bash or upgrade some other kits you might have. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Yeah, and you know, if you want to see how I built this kit, just check out my my channel. I have that video up as well. And I hope you enjoyed this review. So come again, and then I'll be reviewing some other kits. See you next time.